Alright, let's go ahead and do a disturbing movie recap on Speak. And as always, spoilers ahead. So the movie opens up and we meet Melinda. And Melinda is shy, quiet, she keeps to herself, and that's largely because the kids at her school don't mess with her. Melinda's going into her first day of her freshman year as the most unliked person at her school. Melinda has no friends and she's constantly getting picked on. The only person that's nice to her is this girl named Heather, and that's because it's Heather's first day at this school as well, and she doesn't know why everybody hates Melinda. Now, Melinda is constantly getting harassed, so she's skipping class, hiding in the janitor's closet because the kids at the school are calling her the squealer. They call her the squealer because over the summer there was this party and Melinda picks up the phone to call the police. And nobody knows why she snitched and called the police. People are really mad at Melinda for ruining this one party. Like her own best friend Rachel doesn't even mess with her anymore. Now, Melinda's parents notice that something's different about her, but they're too caught up with their own problems to really figure out what's going on with their daughter. And Melinda's grades are slipping. People aren't asking Melinda what's wrong with her, they're just assuming that she's lazy. But Melinda's not lazy or this troubled kid. You see, something happened to her at that party. We find out through flashbacks that Melinda was sexually assaulted by a very popular senior named Andy that night. And Melinda was brave enough to pick up the phone to call the cops. However, she couldn't handle telling them what happened to her. Melinda has been quiet ever since. Like, nobody knows what she has gone through. And it's really uncomfortable because she sees Andy on the daily at school. Melinda's peers are ruthless to her. Heather stops being friends with Melinda too. Like, she doesn't want to be associated with her. The only person Melinda has is her teacher, Mr. Freeman. Melinda is an incredible artist and she's been working on this year-long art project, and really art becomes her outlet. Now, rumor has it that Melinda's old best friend Rachel is now dating Andy, and Melinda is scared for Rachel. So Melinda gets the courage to tell Rachel that, hey, Andy did something to me, and Rachel can't believe what she's hearing. She goes, Melinda, you're just a jealous hoe because I'm popular and I'm with Andy. She goes, haha, I don't believe you. Now, Rachel dismisses Melinda. However, Rachel does bring up Melinda's name to Andy. And Andy gets defensive. And that's the moment where Rachel knows that Melinda wasn't lying. Now, Rachel makes it her mission to tell everybody that Andy assaulted Melinda. So Andy is mad that everybody knows that he's a liar, so he decides to attack Melinda in the janitor's closet. He tells her, hey, tell everybody that I didn't sexually assault you. And Melinda's like, hell nah, and Melinda starts fighting back. She finds some glass and she goes, boy, I will hurt you. But luckily, the women's lacrosse team is right outside the door and they hear this commotion and they save Melinda. After going to the hospital, the movie ends with Melinda finally telling her mother what happened to her that night. Melinda is finally ready to speak and use her voice.